Yo guys, what is going on? Today we are forgetting about the absolute act of terror that happened on Saturday night, and we're going to be getting into who every single big name from UFC 327 should be fighting next. We got Brandon back today. No more solo videos. Brandon, take it away with Kelvin Gastelum.
Kelvin Gastelum, bro, he's on this massive downfall. It's been going on for a while. The UFC's waiting for him to get slimed out. He's getting Urici, I think his name is. That's kid's name.
Yeah, however you pronounce it.
And hopefully he slimes out Gastelum.
Yeah, I mean, not too much to say about this. They're looking to give Gastelum to an up and comer. They're looking to give Gastelum to an exciting up and comer at that. He's gonna slime him out. Like, this is just a stepping stone for him. This is to build his name up a little bit. Completely agree here. Not too much to say. Moving on to the next one. Got Vicente Luque versus
Vicente Luque.
Abus.
Vicente Luque is hard to match up because he's very small for middleweight, let's be honest.
Yeah, he's a tiny middleweight. Agreed.
And he's not to the point where he can jump into the rankings. We're just going to give him a boost because a boost just got subbed by Pfeiffer. And he was always like someone who was just lingering around the unranked, around 15. I think it's a good matchup for Luca. And he probably won't get slimed out here.
I will also say, though, if Luque wins, that's not very good. Like, I'd kind of want a boost to beat him just because, like,
You don't want Luque sniffing around up there.
yeah, you don't really want Luque touching the rankings at middleweight. That's a bad look. But whatever. These early ones we got to fly through. We got a lot of people to talk about here. We got fucking
Ribovic versus Drew Dober.
We got Ribovic versus Drew Dober. Drew Dober's losing this one, and I think you guys know why. But it builds Ribovic's name. It's a good way for him to build back. It's a good matchup.
Yeah, and Drew Dober, he's somewhere up there, high unranked, very close to the rankings. So's Ribovic. This is also going to be an entertaining fight for him. They're probably going to be trading until Ribovic, I'd say, probably knocks him out, but they'll be trading. It'll be a good fight for the fans.
Yeah.
It's just an all-around good fight to get us hype back in line.
100%, and I'm very confident Ribovic wins this for reasons that I'm not going to talk about. But, yeah, it's a good way for him to build back. He's an exciting prospect, and Drew Dober is kind of an unk. Like, we kind of need to get him out of here. But this is another one where there's not too much to be said. Moving on. We got So, listen. Gamrot has already fought a bunch of people. They don't want to justify him like fighting like crazy high up the rankings because nobody's really that excited for a Gamrot fight. And then Moicano doesn't want any tough fights. He doesn't want any like, young, hungry up-and-comers. He doesn't want anybody that's going to KO him. This is a good... They should have fought already a long time ago, and this fight has a good amount of name value comparatively to where it is in the rankings. So, I think this is a good fight to add as like an opener to a pay-per-view, maybe a co-main event to a fight night.
This is an Apex main event.
This is probably an Apex main event, but if you want to make a good Apex card, this is a co-main in the Apex. But this is honestly an Apex main event if I've ever seen one.
Moving on.
Oh. Alright, nothing to say, I guess. We got Randy Brown. Take it away.
Randy Brown versus Jacoby Smith. Randy Brown, he's still outside the rankings, but I mean, he's losing to everyone who's like good, I guess. Like, he's coming off the Holland loss now. He was just coming off the Bonfim loss. I think they kept on giving him good fights. I think they're going to try to shoot him down now.
Yeah,
Jacoby Smith, I think this is a good test for him. It's a good test. It's not like too high of a jump.
Yeah, I completely agree there. So, if you had told me, so I actually had a lot of I had a lot of expectations for Randy Brown like a year or two ago. I was like, dude, Randy Brown's at. Bro, people forget, man. Randy Brown, man, he's really good, man. Dude, I was thinking that. I was on the train. But now that he's losing to Kevin Holland, who's coming off a loss to D-Rod, I'm like, bro, you gotta get this guy out of there, bro. Like, we can't, you know? Like, we can't keep dealing with this guy.
Loss.
Maybe the title run isn't happening. No, I'm joking. I never thought the title run was happening. But I thought he would be, like, ranked top 10. But, yeah, no. There's just no way. No shot. Just feed him to the Wolves. Give him to a prospect. Let Jacoby slime him out. This one's weird. This one is weird. I know you guys are going to be like, what the hell is this matchup? What is this goofy-ass matchup, dude? Kevin Holland has just lost to everybody, and he's also beaten everybody. So, you can't... Dude, you have to find crazy, like, Stone Age methods to get this guy a fucking fight these days. Like, there's literally nobody that he should fight that isn't already booked, and he can't, like... You can't shoot him up the rankings. Like, dude, he's unranked, bro. Come on, man. And
yeah,
he's unranked.
He's
beaten ranked people. He's fought a bunch of guys in the rankings. Like, there's literally nobody. There's nobody for Kevin Holland. So yeah, we're giving him oral bye.
Yeah, they're just close to each other. Orbai's coming off a couple good wins. But yeah, not much to say here.
I would love to see him fight Colby Covington. That would also be great. Or if, like, Joaquin Buckley were to lose to Sean Brady and they were to do, like, Holland versus Buckley too. Just because Buckley already beat him. But Colby is probably just going to do RAF for the rest of his career. And then Holland's going to be looking to come back sooner than Buckley. So this is the best you're going to get. This is the best you're going to get. Now.
Or D-Rod too.
Not D-Rod too. Yeah, we're sliding Pitbull out. We're throwing Pitbull in the trash can. He was a failed experiment. Go back to Smellator, wherever you came from. You stink.
Yeah, and you got split decision machine Nathaniel Wood. He's just gonna split decision off Pitbull back to Bellator, or he's just another signing that the UFC got too late.
Yeah, Pitbull's going to Ryzen. Pitbull is going to lose a split decision, and then he's going off to Ryzen, and then he's going to get slimed out for the rest of his days. Like, that's what's going to happen.
Pitbull's retiring. Pitbull's almost like 40.
No. He's going to Ryzen or the BKFC. He might go to, like, the BKFC as well. I could see that happening. Or fucking Misfits. But, yeah, this is Pitbull's last chance. If he loses this shit, he is finished. He's completely done. But yeah, not too much to say about Pitbull. I don't really want to talk to him. His face is kind of pissing me off. We're going to Aaron Pico. This is a great performance, and Yair's got to get off his bum ass. Like, Yair's got to do something. They're both coming off a win over Pitbull somehow. And Pico's more entertaining. Pico is... he's not a fan favorite. Pico doesn't have aura like that. But listen, if you want a winnable matchup for Pico, and you want a matchup that Yair is actually going to agree to, a fucking guy coming off Bellator and then getting knocked out and then beating Pitbull, who, Yair already beat. This is a fight that Yair is going to agree to. I know he said that he should fight Lerone, but honestly, Yair should come back before Lerone. Like, Yair's been doing nothing for too long, and I feel like Pico's going to be looking to make a quick turnaround. He didn't take too much damage in this. And Larone's going to be like going back to the drawing board. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do with Lerone Murphy, but this is a good fight also. And it's way down the rankings, which is where Yair should be. He should be nowhere near the top 5.
Yeah, I mean, I like the Yair fight for Pico. I think Pico's going to win it because Pico does have decent wrestling. He would be able to out wrestle him. And I think they're just going to make the Lerone versus like Gene Silver or something. But this is definitely the fight that they should make for Pico.
100%. Moving right along. We're slamming out Johnny Walker. Get this guy out of the rankings. What are we doing then?
I think that this is a good opportunity for Sterling to enter the rankings. He's on like a 3 or 4 fight. I think it's 3 win streak ever since he came into the UFC, coming off a finish. And I think he's pretty entertaining, good striker. I think he's going to chin Walker, and I think this is how they're going to get him into the rankings.
Also, Walker deserves to get chinned after that fucking disgrace. Second worst thing to happen in Miami that night fight. Like, that was complete BS. We need to get him out of here. No more Johnny Walker. Sorry about that, sir. Speaking of that fucking disgrace of a fight, we got Dominic Reyes. We're sliming him out too. Jamal Hill wins this 100%. We want to give Jamal Hill a bounce back. We all love Jamal Hill. We are all Jamal Hill fans. The title run is still happening. No, I'm kidding. He's never sniffing the belt again. But, this is a good way to punish Reyes after that fucking disgraceful Instagram post and that disgraceful fight. And then this is a good bounce back for Jamal Hill. Everybody loves Jamal Hill. And then maybe Reyes flukes him. Whatever.
Yeah, I mean, good fight there.
Maybe he gets caught, but Reyes will get dominated. Yeah, this would also be an entertaining fight. Like, it's guaranteed to end in a knockout. Because Jamal Hill, I don't think Jamal Hill is going to fear Reyes the way Johnny Walker did. I feel like he's going to be looking to land good shots of his own. I don't think Reyes is going to rush. Dude, I think Reyes is so scared of getting chinned at this point after getting chinned by fucking...
By Olberg, yeah.
Oh
yeah,
God,
Olberg really fucked him up.
Whatever. I think he's really scared, but I think Jamal Hill is going to rush him.
Debatably top 3 light heavyweight of all time.
Yeah. Fuck. God damn it. Oh, God. All right. But yeah, I think this is going to be a scrap. This would be a really good feature fight. This would be maybe like a 4th fight down on a pay-per-view as well. Like, this is definitely going to be in a number card in front of a crowd, or like a co-main event to a stacked fight night in front of a crowd. Like, that would, this is, or even a feature fight. Oh, dude, this could be a featured fight on an insane fight night in like Abu Dhabi or something. But
this
Curtis Blades versus Sergey Spivak. I think Curtis Blades wins this shit, dude. And he does not deserve to go like way down the rankings after losing that. He gained so much stock with the fans after that fight. Everybody's going to be looking to see him fight. Everybody wants to see him fight again because that shit was just so good. Sergey Spivak isn't like, he's right underneath Curtis Blades in the rankings. And Curtis Blades does not deserve to get fed to a prospect. He deserves a layup win after that. He could have got his hand raised and nobody, bar Josh Hokett, would have been mad. This is just a way to reward him after that fight. It's not a big name, but like somebody just as high as him in the rankings.
That keeps him up the rankings.
That keeps him up the rankings that he can also beat. Like, I would pick Curtis Blades to probably KO Sergey Spivak. Like, let's be honest here.
Yeah, I mean, totally agree. That's a good fight for Blades. UFC respects that fight enough, like the Hogan fight enough not to shoot him down the rankings.
And he's also coming off a win over Guniev. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
he's proven that he deserves to stay up here. Do not feed him to another prospect, please. I'm begging you, UFC. You need to keep Curtis Blades high up in the rankings. We all love Curtis Blades. Next up. Got fucking Mirzakhanov versus Volkan Ozdemir, dude. Yeah, Mirzakhanov's a fraud, and this is basically just like, are you actually a fraud, or are you like only kind of a fraud? You know what I mean? They also
Yeah,
look very similar.
I personally don't even think Mirzakhanov's fighting again.
You think he's gonna retire?
The, the way he left the octagon crying before Costa's hand even got raised, I don't think he's fighting again. He's old, never experienced losing. He never experienced like adversity probably in his career.
Yeah, I don't think he did. I think you're right.
And he left before the hand even got raised.
Yeah, I don't know. That was not a good performance from Mirzakhanov. I think they gave Ozdemir somebody down the rankings, so he hasn't fought yet.
Yeah.
This would be a good like feature.
And Özdemir's on a and Özdemir deserves a fight up the rankings.
Yeah, and then also I think this would be a great featured prelim. UFC, this is not a feature fight on a numbered event. This is not a co-main event to anything. This is a good featured prelim on a numbered card, maybe like a featured fight on a fight night, like. And then also this is a good matchup. Like these guys, I think their styles would clash really well together. I think they'd put on a banger for the fans. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, I mean I totally agree.
Okay, speaking of the light heavyweight division, it is completely in shambles. If you told me before last night, or not last night, 2 nights ago, that this fight was going to be getting talked about by me, I would have called you insane. What the hell has this come to? Why is this on my screen?
Us Costa fans are on the light heavyweight title run, Brian.
Bro, I don't know. I don't like with the kicks maybe. Like with a head kick potentially he does, but I don't think he has the power to put Yuri down with his hands. I think this is an absolute banger. No matter what happens, Yuri learned his lesson. I think he's going to work on his defense a lot. It's like the second Pereira fight where he's like, I need to evolve to the next level or I need to not fight again. So I think I think he keeps his hold on. I think he keeps his fucking hands up. I think he puts on a banger with Paulo Costa regardless of who wins. And we just hope and pray that he does not get knocked out with a head kick.
Yeah, I completely agree. It is just like the second Pereira fight. Costa's gonna head kick him.
Bro, fuck that. Yuri's sliming Costa out. If this fight gets made. There's nobody, like, bro, Brandon was pushing me to make Costa versus Oldberg. First of all, we'll get to that terrorist in a second, but everybody at the top of light heavyweight in the top 5 is coming off a loss. Like, they're all the contenders are coming off losses. Paulo Costa's the only guy who's not. But he's had one fight at light heavyweight, and he was ranked, like, 12th at middleweight. We can't be giving him title shots. Especially when he's going to have to sit out to get it, because we got Carlos Oldberg versus the fucking U.S. the U.S. military, bro. He is a terrorist. George Bush, like 20-some years ago, declared the war on terror. We're just continuing that to fucking Carlos Oldberg, dude. We're sliming him out, bro. You know, get the U.S. military on this guy's ass. We need to stop Carlos Oldberg right now. He needs to be gone. Anyway, we don't have a real matchup for him because, like I said, everybody's coming off a loss, and then he's got the ACL injury. He's probably going to be out for a year. Nobody besides Costa deserves to fight for an interim. So I don't know who you give. I don't know who you give Costa if not Yuri, like the winner of Guskov and Jan. He's not looking to take that, and the UFC loves him. They're always trying to get him in number 1 contender fights.
Hamza.
No, bro. Hamza is gonna be out for so long after Strickland. Like if he goes to light heavyweight, he's not fighting until June of 2027. Like And then do you really think Hamzat's going to want to fight for an interim? No, dude. He's going to want to go straight to fucking Carlos Ulberg. Honestly, dude, I saw an Ankalaev edit this morning, and I liked it. I liked the fucking Ankalaev edit that said he was going to beat Ulberg. Because Ulberg is the worst champion in UFC history, bro. Bar Leon Edwards, this is the worst champion ever. We need to get the fucking military on this guy's ass. Because he is a fucking
Carlos by
terrorist.
KOG.
Oh my god, dude. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one.